We are in Sweden right now, just about an hour north of Stockholm. We're an hour north of Stockholm because this is where the ferry to Tallinn would go. Now, we were supposed to be on that ferry, but we're not. Because a lot of things happened on this trip. And this is day 2.
This was not planned. Nah, that's weird.
The weather might look fine now, but let me tell you, yesterday, it was far from fine. But luckily we had this little place to seek shelter in.
We got a blow dryer in the boots.
And what do we have roasting in the oven?
Our gloves.
And you might wonder, well, if the weather's nice now, why are we not on the ferry to Tallinn? And the simple answer to that is that the weather that we had yesterday is moving in the direction of Tallinn, and then for some weird reason south from Tallinn again, which is exactly the route I will be taking. Which would have meant that if we would have gone onto the ferry, 1, we would have no way of turning around if the weather would get too bad, and 2, we probably would have ridden in the wet for the majority of the time that we would travel in the Baltics. Because the plan was to go from Estonia to Poland, then back on the ferry to Sweden, and then back home. But now the plans have changed. We have no plan now.
I thought we had a little plan.
What's that?
A little plan. Well, we're gonna go to Stockholm now,
Yeah.
and just stay there another night, dry off, be in a nice hotel, have some breakfast and stuff, and then kind of just head back home. See Sweden a little bit on the way, but that's it. Try another time.
So not much of a plan, but I mean,
It is a plan. We're not planless.
yeah, we're not gonna stand here and do nothing, but welcome to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam?
Oh, I mean, Stockholm. It looks a lot like Amsterdam though.
It's Stockholm. Or Amsterdam.
Well, Mara and I checked into our prison for tonight. Quite literally. Now we've come out to the streets of Stockholm in the rain. The rain still hasn't stopped. So I don't feel bad about our decision to not go on with our original plan.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that as well.
So yeah, we're looking for food. And should be plenty here in Stockholm. It's just to decide on what we want. So we can get Italian, smash burgers, tapas, dame pasta, lemon chili, Asian wok. No, that's not an option, they're closed. Plant-based cafe, sushi, Krang market, dirty taco. Not satisfied with the options.
Not so far. What is that?
Wang's sushi dumplings. Since you can't decide,
He has to decide now.
you're gonna decide. Follow him. Hold up! Hold up! Here? Italian? It's faith. Okay, food has been had. That was good.
It was a lot. It was a lot of food.
And I think we need a nightcap before we...
You need a nightcap.
Yeah, I think I need a nightcap before we head back to the hotel. I already know where I want to get a nightcap. I knew this place existed, the Ardbeg Embassy, and I just had to come see it. Hey. I wouldn't think I would ever say this, but we've unfortunately checked out of prison. We actually wanted to stay another day, but they didn't have space for us. So I guess we have to go break a law or something to get in there.
We typical Norwegians break into prison.
As the plan was never to be in Stockholm, not even for a day, we're a little bit lost for what to do here.
Like brain fogged or something.
Well, we've been in Sweden now for 3 days. We were going to be in Sweden for one night.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we have so much time to kill So we're just roaming around Stockholm, seeing what we come across. We've changed accommodation 3 times because we thought that would be fun. Second hotel in Stockholm, and this one has a great view of my motorcycle. So we made our way into the old part of Stockholm, Gamla stan, to explore that a little bit. Hopefully there's something exciting here.
I see 2 Guinness signs, so both directions are great. There's one over there.
Yeah.
And then there's one a little bit hidden behind the blue sign over there. So
There is hope. We come up to see a little hidden gem here in Stockholm, just right off the main square. If you stand at the main square, look at the Nobel Prize Museum to your left. Down this street, and then it's the first building on the left. There is someone who's used a piece of a rune stone to decorate the foundation of this building. I don't know the exact history behind this, but I do believe it's been here a while, and you can see that in later time they put up this old cannon here to protect the stone from being hit by passing bike cars, people, whatever. It's a pretty cool little hidden piece here in the old part of Stockholm. The rain is back, so you know what that means. Pint break.
Since Mara didn't go for a pint, she had a snack on our way to dinner.
What you got?
I got moose meatballs with lingonberry and potato mash and pickled cucumber.
And I got reindeer steak with mashed potato and random salad.
I got this special liquor that they had in the restaurant here, the Hairy Pig. It is called a Hairy Pig, yeah. And it's a recreation, so not the real stuff, but it's a recreation of a liquor found on the Vasa ship when they pulled it up from the ocean. That's the ship that we checked out. This one. That's cool. It's kind of oaky, licoricey, a little bit of grapes, very fresh, delicious. If you ever come to the Hairy Pig, you should try this.
Absolutely delicious. Very traditional Scandinavian food at the Hairy Pig. If you come to Stockholm, I recommend it highly. Now that we've had food and started on the drinks, I think there's only one thing to do, and that is to continue the drinks.
No, it's to have desserts.
Desserts.
Multiple.
Mara's desserts are in the form of, they're in like more of a firm form. Mine are in more of a liquid form. Look, Mara, they have karaoke. No, thank you.
Mara has gotten herself something very interesting. A Guinness 0-0.
It's the liquid dessert after all.
And Mara's going to give us our first impressions.
It smells like a Guinness, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I would say it tastes slightly different, but not super much. It's good. I like it.
You know I gotta try it myself and compare it directly to the real stuff. Okay, so we have the real stuff here, and we have the non-alcoholic stuff here. There is a difference. It's more, you know, like alcoholic beers are a little watered down, and they have a little bit of this oaty honeyness to them. It has that in this, but I must say that's a hell of a good alcohol-free beer. If I would stop drinking, this will be my drink of choice. But unfortunately, I'm not going to stop drinking, and you can't get them in Norway, so.
It's time to check out of another hotel. Doesn't look like you really want to, Mara.
I'm lazy.
But we gotta get out there and get on the bike. Go somewhere new.
After being here in Sweden for a lot longer than we wanted to, feeling a little lost, we're now heading out of the capital of Sweden, which means that we're heading back in the direction of Norway. We have traded the bustling city of Stockholm for the small, quiet village of Askersund. And we're actually going to stay at the mayor's house, believe it or not. He won't be there, obviously, but we will be. It's this one here. Mayor's house in Askersund.
Okay, should be in here. Ah, look at. How did you get in here?
I don't know.
Weird. Anyway, so this is the wee gaff that we've been in. Very easy and simple. Little bathroom.
Yeah, a little bathroom.
Very nice little outside area here.
We left the mayor's house to see what Askersund had to offer, like their interesting public transport, the oldest house in town, other houses, a big rock, a big chair, the supermarket, cool cars, boats, and something very special.
Your favorite band, Mara?
Yeah, I always wanted to see them live.
What are the chances that they're here in this town?
What I want, give me money. What I want is what I want. Give me just a little bit of money, honey. That's what I want.
And then we leave the sleepy village of Askersund and head for the Norwegian border.
This trip wasn't what we wanted it to be, but we made the best of it. The weather is unpredictable, but that is one factor that you have to take into consideration when you ride bikes. A failure can also create a good story, and if nothing else, it creates a good memory. As we crossed the border back to Norway, we got a reminder of what led to this unexpected memory and story.